So we are the guided parafoil system team, and our project is essentially a way for NASA to get scientific data from the International Space Station to the surface.
It's really expensive to bring small payloads back or bring stuff back, and so they wanted a cheap way to bring data and experiments and little things back. It is passive, so it doesn't require rockets, doesn't require any sort of active propulsion. And so the idea is you throw it out of the International Space Station. When that gets through the atmosphere, then our stage comes into play. We get this little capsule that pops out, and that capsule has the payload in it, whatever's coming back, and then we have our control system and our parafoil.
Ultimately for the system, for NASA, we want to guide it back to a specific location on the ground. So by knowing its GPS location data, we can use some winches so we can actually steer the capsule with its payload down to a certain latitude and longitude. We also want to figure out some altitude and climate data up there, so we could potentially see how the pressure and temperature changes at different levels in the atmosphere. We could figure out the rate at which it's falling.
And then that data will be stored on an SD card and also transmitted to the ground via what's called the Iridium satellite network. So this is the printed circuit board that I designed for this project. Everything will be soldered onto this board eventually and used in our capsule. Other people just are really interested when they hear about, oh, you're working on a project with NASA, and it kind of opens doors for like, okay, what experience do you have with clients and how's your communication been with companies that you don't really get while at school?
It's a real world problem. It's a problem that we have to actually deal with, and so an employer can look at that and say, okay, this person actually can build something.
I like the idea of, our system actually being flown low Earth orbit, essentially. That's a cool concept to think that something that you helped work on or helped create is going, somewhere that's out of the ordinary. You've been a part of something that's a little bit different.